I think I got it surely at Grady County because they're bringing in flights from the west coast to east coast all the time. And they just keep sticking them in the empty beds. So they didn't quarantine us the way the Bureau of Prisons did. I'm not even sure what the date is, but somewhere around a month later.
About a month later, okay. And what happened? So you're out, and what did you do next?
I came up here and met Kelly Edwards, my probation officer. She gave me a sack full of snacks, and I thought that was very thoughtful. And she gave me all my IDs back because those had been misplaced. And she had it set up to where I'll go to the Salvation Army, so I went there, and that's who called the ambulance for me.
Okay.
I was there only like 2 days.
Really?
But he knew just off the way I was coughing, he did the temperature thing, and he said, I'm gonna send you to the hospital. And actually, I ended up having pneumonia with it.
Wow.
So I figured whenever they came and told me in the emergency room that I was, positive for the coronavirus, I figured I'm a dead man. 3 days and I'm good to go. And then the Homeless Alliance set it up to where they'd already paid the hotel room, so I'd be quarantined because I might have contaminated somebody. So then I was laid up in there for 21 days, somewhere around 21 days. And I met her on the telephone. She told me about her shelter, the hub, the version hub, and she told me I was welcome to come down there and stay, so I felt like that was a good thing to do, and they got a very good program.
Community house, and it was a former halfway house, but now it is the community house. And we opened that on May 1. There is no barriers to it besides a sex offense, so it's really helped us. So a lot of people from the community have already reached out to us just because we can take violent offenders and different charges that a lot of shelters will not take. And then also during COVID, we were one of the only shelters that were taking people. So as long as they have criminal justice involvement, it can be a client of ours, then they can stay at the shelter. People getting out there, it's an adjustment, just adjusting to life back out of prison. So with COVID, it's everything shut down and everything. So he's coming into a really weird world. I think we could all agree on that. So I think being able to connect them to our resources and connect them to the things, because we do know what's still open and what's closed, instead of them just being on their own trying to call all these places and figure out where they can go or walk to them or whatever they would have to do. We're able to kind of keep up with what's open. We have 211 in-house as well, Heartline, who kind of keeps up with some of that for us, that we can know what resources to connect them to.